Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, police probe Christmas Day deaths. Police are investigating 2 Christmas Day deaths, including a drowning. The Clarendon police are looking into the discovery of a partially burned body in Savannah district in the parish. Dead is 59-year-old Walter Tomlinson, a truck driver from the area. Reports are that about 8 a.m. Wednesday, Tomlinson, who would have moved his truck at a particular time on a regular day, was not seen carrying out such duty. Close residents of the community became concerned and went to check on him. Tomlinson was found lying on the floor with a section of his body burnt. The police were summoned and the body was transported to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Further east, investigators assigned to the St. Thomas Division are probing the circumstances that led to the suspected drowning of an elderly man at Grand Depot Falls, Trinityville in the parish. Dead is 83-year-old Dulford McDuffus of Coley Lot in the area. Reports are that about 1:30 p.m., McDuffus was swimming in the river when he encountered difficulties. He was assisted to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Following attack on resident, council raises concerns about mentally ill in St. Elizabeth. Councillor for the Santa Cruz Division in St. Elizabeth, Christopher Williams, is calling for greater support for the mentally challenged after an elderly resident was wounded in an attack by a woman believed to be of unsound mind. It took 6 stitches to close the incision to the neck, the victim told the news. I went to the pharmacy to buy medication, the elderly woman said, while showing the news team pictures of her blood-soaked blouse. She stressed that there was no provocation prior to the attack. I saw the attacker when she came across her from the other side of the plaza and she came towards my direction. But I didn't see her in a violent way. She didn't look like someone of her rockers. I didn't even hear that she was behind me. I just felt something being hauled across my neck. I felt it burning, and by the time I looked, there was nothing but blood, she recounted. The elderly woman, who wished to remain anonymous, said that the female attacker caught her and went on her way without so much as a word. She fears if her attacker had wanted to, she could have been killed. I told the policeman I don't think she used a knife because the thing was very sharp. She hardly put any pressure on my neck. She just drew it across and it cut so badly, she said. The wound is right below her right ear to the side of her neck. She says if her attacker had applied any real force, we would have died. The woman explained that she had had the stitches in for 2 weeks after the December 6 attack, but expressed that the worst of the pain is over. The retiree added, however, that it had been a challenge to pay for medication and for twice-weekly trips to get the wound dressed. While getting treatment at hospital, the retiree was called in by cops to identify her attacker, who was subsequently arrested by police. Unconfirmed reports by residents of the area indicated that at least one other person, a man, has been stabbed in a similar incident involving a woman believed to be of unsound mind. St. Elizabeth police confirmed to the news that they are looking into the issue, and Williams said officials at the municipal corporation are on alert as well. I raised that issue at the General Council because at the time when I got the information, I heard it was a mentally challenged person, Williams explained. After that, not from an official, but I was informed that this wasn't a mentally challenged person, but this is somebody who is a substance abuser. That is the correct thing to say, he told the news. Williams says there has been discussions on how to involve public health personnel, the municipal corporation, the police, and the public health representatives to tackle the issue of homeless mentally challenged individuals, violence-prone or otherwise. The mentally challenged persons are of concern. I must tell you, real concern, because some time ago, there was a video going around of one of the women who pushed a student who was walking along the sidewalk. Luckily, the trucker that was basically traveling along the roadway did not run over that student, he said. He cited an incident in Junction, St. Elizabeth last year where a laborer of trial was bludgeoned to death by a man suspected to be of unsound mind. We cannot wait for something drastic to happen in the town before we act. We have seen a situation where in the junction space, something tragic occurred involving somebody who is mentally challenged. We have to try and prevent that in Santa Cruz, he argued. The councillor says the number of suspected mentally ill individuals in the town is growing as well, and he is hoping for ministerial assistance. Over a period of time, the numbers have risen in terms of the number of mentally challenged persons in the area. We are hoping that we can get some assistance from some relevant ministries. The Ministry of Local Government, I think, will have a role to play, and also the Ministry of Health, he stated. Williams stressed that the solution is not just to gather up and remove the individuals, but to get to them real help. That is very important because we care about everybody, mentally challenged and all those who are sane. So we just don't want to get them out of Santa Cruz space and just to put them anywhere. We want to put them somewhere where they can be helped, you understand, and looked out for, said Williams. 91-year-old Westmoreland woman killed in house fire. An elderly woman was killed in a fire at her home in Alder Bluefield, Westmoreland this morning. She has been identified as 91-year-old Kathleen Scott. The woman's daughter, Marlene Scott, told the news that she woke to use the bathroom and then went back to bed. She said she made another visit to the bathroom and subsequently went to her kitchen, and there she noticed the fire and the smoke coming from her mother's bedroom. She said she kicked in the door to the bedroom in a bid to save her mother. "It's so much. My mom is there for us, take care of us. Me is the last girl for her," said Marlene while crying. She said the family had a good Christmas day and is devastated by the fiery death. "Yesterday we had fun and I'm sorry to hear how she just passed off in the fire like that," said Marlene. Another daughter, Erica Scott, recalled that she and her mother would pray each morning and that the family spent Christmas together. She said she was shocked to hear the news of her mother's death in a fire. "Me reach here and them tell me to sit down and relax and me start cry. Me get weak, whole of my body weak, just weak. Me feed mama with water yesterday and me give her apple and give her orange. Me can't believe mama gone." Firefighters at the scene told the news that the cause of the blaze is being investigated. Man shot by policeman in Old Harbor. The Independent Commission of Investigations is probing the shooting of a man by a policeman in Bannister District in Old Harbor, St. Catherine. Reports are that about 9 p.m., the policeman was at home with family members when he was approached by the man who told him to turn off the music. The man then reportedly pushed past the policeman and unplugged an extension cord. He was then told by the policeman to leave. The man then reportedly ran a short distance and picked up a stone. Before he could throw the stone, the policeman took evasive action and fired his service pistol, hitting the man in his left leg. He was assisted to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he was treated and released. An investigation has revealed that the man has mental health challenges. The matter remains under investigation. Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.